mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
Back to my mind over matter. My name is Rick. It's on the cameras, and let's have a good show. It's Sunday night hangout where you, the audience, can come on here and talk about pretty much whatever we want to a limit because of YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube, and let's go ahead and have a good show. I had a good dinner, and I was like, well, what am I going to do? I said I was going to come on at 8 o'clock. I got a little free time earlier. I was like, you know what? Let me come on at 7:30. It was a good dinner. I had a great dinner. I just feel good. I went to Dollar Tree to check out a few things. I picked up a few things from there. I was like, I saw these beautiful signs and I picked them up and I put them here, and you see little pumpkins on the opposite side of the desk. Trying to get a little festive here for Halloween, one of my favorite seasons of the year. It's like one of my favorite holidays, Halloween. Let me go ahead and put out the link. What time is it? It's only 7:30. All right, go ahead and see if I got this here. Nice. Let's go ahead and put the link out. And there it is. And man, I can't believe that my Miami Dolphins team put up 70 points today. I was like, wow, they must have been like on easy because that game, it was 70-20. What a lopsided win. One of the biggest wins in a long time. I haven't seen a 70 up. That was pretty weird. Um, I think tonight's game it's a crappy game, but I get to watch it on my Peacock, so I get to watch it on my cock, and yeah, I'll be on here for a little bit, do about an hour and a half, 8, 9. I can get off here. I have to go to sleep early today because I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I got errands to do. I got doctor's appointments. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do tomorrow. So, which I keep this to like an hour and a half today. Again, Tiramir, Albie, what's up? Welcome back.
Hey guys.
How's work?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, it's busy again, which is nice. The time goes faster.
Yeah, yeah. When you're busy, you tend to lose track of time, and then you see you have a nice couple of hours left of work, and it makes the job a
Yeah,
lot easier.
yeah.
I got one rolled up, and I'm gonna light it up. Smell-o-vision. I wish you guys could smell it. It smells so good. Um, let's put this joint into motion. This is the one I had rolled up earlier today. I said I was gonna leave it for the evening show, so that's what I did. And it's gonna be a one joint show. I'll finish up when I finish the joint. The show is up, and then we'll continue this tomorrow because I want to relax tonight. And I got an early day tomorrow. I got a lot of running around. I got doctor's appointments, and I got to pick up some medicine, and got to do a lot of running tomorrow. Let's go back to Terramere.
Sorry, man. I pushed the wrong button, so I thought I tossed myself out of the show.
Oh, that's fine.
I wanted to show you how it looks like here in the almost middle of nowhere in Finland. So this is the road I'm driving at the moment, and as you see, there is no other traffic than my car.
Pretty dark.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's how it is out here too. In Connecticut, we have a lot of rural areas that don't have headlight like lamps from above, so you have to depend on your headlights.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's very unique driving at night, especially that.
Yeah, it's a very special feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So
you just driving around, or you're going to pick up?
Huh?
You're just driving around?
No, I took a customer to her place, and now I'm driving back to the city. So it takes about 15-20 minutes to drive back to the city.
That's what's
where
up.
I am at. So
I love these signs that I picked up. They were really cheap, and I saw them, and I was like, "Wow, they're so pretty! I want to get them for my desk." Now that you can see it, but it's the center one here. It says psychic, sees all, palm reading, past, present, future, crystal ball, love, fate, destiny, and then card reading. And then the last one over there is fortune teller, palm reading, past, present, future. And I was surprised to see them. I was like, "Oh, let me grab them." And then I grab a couple of these jank lanterns that are each corner, and put a tea light in them, and it makes the desk pop. It looks really nice.
By the way, we had a glitch again.
It happens. It's gonna happen. It's raining here.
There was almost the whole screen went black for a moment, and then it came back.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I already know they're already messing with the internet. I mean, there's, like I said, there's cyber war going on right now too. So I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah.
sure
Oh yeah.
there's a lot of funny business going on.
Yeah.
Um, but other
By
than
the way,
that,
I have some positive news for you,
hey
and
Chloe,
well,
how you doing?
I will post it to Discord because it's private things. But I have some positive news.
Well,
So yeah. So
yeah,
hello,
positive news.
Chloe.
Yeah, positive news of what?
Positive news about possible lady friend. So I will write you in
Okay.
Discord. So
All right, Chloe, you found your way here. Yes. How
hey,
you doing?
Chloe, how are you
Welcome.
doing?
Chloe used to be here before. She is not new, like I told you. I seen her before. I
Hmm.
know her.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
just I feel like I known her for such a long time.
Uh-huh.
I that comfort level feeling with her, and I've seen her before so many times.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
she made it here. Awesome. Um, yeah, man, it's just a rainy night over here, and it's been a little miserable for me because it bothers the hell out of me. But other than that,
Mhm.
I'm happy to be
Here it's
here.
actually, yeah. Here it is 8 degrees Celsius, and it's quite bright sky above. So
Eight
it's not gonna be
Celsius.
raining. It's not
What's
gonna
that?
rain tonight.
Yeah, what's
Huh?
that for?
8 Celsius, I would say maybe 28 Fahrenheit, something like that. I think
Wow, that cold?
yeah, it's getting close to 0 Celsius because it's getting colder. Well,
Damn.
the autumn is coming, so
You guys got the cold fast. We're not getting that cold fast here. It's still like reasonable. It's like 62 for
uh-huh.
temperature right now. I think wait, hold on. It says 59 right now and it's
Hmm.
raining.
Hmm.
I don't want to see no zero yet. I want to see zero temperature. I want to say it would be nice to see it in January, February. It's usually when we get those really cold and March. We get like cold breaks and it gets like really freaking
Sorry,
cold.
man. Sorry, man. I was completely wrong. 8 Celsius is 46.4 Fahrenheit,
All right,
and
46.
one Celsius is 33.8.
Okay. So
So it's
um
still 40. Let's say 45 Fahrenheit here.
that's not so bad. It's 59 here.
Uh-huh.
45 is like I could sleep in that weather. I'll leave the window open, get that nice little cool breeze that comes through.
Mhm.
Oh, I could sleep
Yeah,
perfectly in that temperature.
yeah.
Here it's just been in the 50s for our lows. Highs usually in the 70s. Um,
Mhm.
oh shit, Texas 109. Holy moly!
Ooh,
Woo.
that's a heat.
Yeah, no, they've been having the whole season has been the whole summer has been really hot down there.
Hmm.
They've been trapped
So
under a
yeah.
high pressure and they've been
So
getting high temperatures.
yeah. So Rick, if you allow me, I will do a short introduction of myself to Chloe. So my nickname is Turamir, and I'm from Finland, and I live currently in Finland, and I'm involved with black magic or magic in general. I am on the left hand path, and I am pure. I'm also a musician, but I also drive a cab. My main job is to drive cab, and so and I do only graveyard shifts in cab. So if you wonder that what the heck is this guy doing at 2:45 a.m. working in a cab, so now you know. So that's me.
Yeah,
And so, holy shit, I almost ran into a deer here.
yeah. That's why you got to be careful with these damn animals that
Yeah,
be crossing the road.
yeah. Lucky
That
me,
they,
I was able to react, and I was
yeah,
watching the road, so there's no danger. But I was like, holy mackerel. But
yeah, yeah.
anyhow, Chloe. So regarding magic, I'm on the left-hand path, and I am ritualist, and maybe you could say that I'm at least some level. I'm sort of psychic. I don't know if it's medium or empath, or maybe Rick can say it better, but that's about it. Short version. So,
Yeah, it's
but I'm new here in Rick's channel, so you haven't seen me before.
yeah, he's the new class. Chloe's part of the old class. She's part of the old the like I know her from way back, years back. Holy shit,
Okay,
Chloe.
like like Paula and others.
Yes, like Paula and Maggie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But Chloe came later on the group. She came like
Okay.
a little bit later, but she was part of like she was always into um she's into learning and into like the psychic world and
Hmm.
tarot readers and so forth. Because the psychic world is just it's a pretty big world. It has a lot of branches, a lot of divisions, and certain things are that certain people are good at or
Hmm.
very experienced and or very gifted in.
Uh,
Um, there's just within the psychic world, there's just so many
mm,
others
mm.
out there that have all different type of capabilities, and yeah, it's
Yeah,
a pretty big
but
psych. The psychic
yeah,
world is a pretty big world.
get this, Rick. We have 105,000 people in my city, and at the moment I'm only available car in our well, in our company, you could say.
Oh
I am
wow,
only free car
that's
which is
working tonight.
available for. There are not many cars uh, doing. There are not much cab drivers working tonight, and I think there is just two or three of us who are driving until morning.
I'm pretty sure it's for a reason. They tend to.
Well, uh, there are a lot of people who are not willing or who don't want to work at night. So I'm one of those rare freaks, yeah,
No, I mean, hopefully, yeah.
who wants who wants to drive at night. But I find it
If,
fascinating. There is a
if
certain type
one
of mysticism when you drive at night. So I like it.
if one can't do it, someone else is gonna do it. You know, take the opportunity and
Hmm.
take the chance and work, and it'd be profitable. It's profitable. I mean, it's just working at night. That's all. I've done it, so I know how it is. So I had
Hmm.
a daytime and a nighttime job, and
Yeah,
100 hours a week.
yeah, yeah,
So the nights were pretty tough, but a little bit of coffee, black coffee. It was like
yeah.
a sugar rush, and it was like my spinach from Popeye. It was like dun, 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 and I would be all over the place just with a little bit of that coffee. It's like it gives you such a rush, and then you're basically so focused too because that coffee is just I don't know what it is because it's Cuban coffee, and I don't know if it's the bean or the sugar or the combination both of the bean and sugar that just really like gets you motivated and hyper and like focus.
Hmm.
Coffee is a form of drug.
Hmm. It is.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
if I use drugs, coffee and cigarette are my drugs,
no,
and carbs. Well, I don't eat much carbs, but if I would eat carbs, then carbs definitely would be, and sugar would be my opiate. What is it? Opiate. Opiate is the name in Finnish, but opiate. It would be my drug.
mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I mean, to each their own. You know, it's just everyone is unique in their own ways, and
oh yeah. So I'm not sure. I'm sure Chloe is everything but boring. So
oh, hell no,
don't put yourself down, please. Oh,
she's fine.
thank you, thank you.
It'll be fine. Texas, man, that's fucking hot. 109. Fuck that.
Oh, so
I'll be in
it's
AC,
like
but I
over
won't be dealing with
100. Hold on.
109 here in Connecticut because 109 here, that would break so many records. I don't even know if we ever got in there before here. I mean, that must be a super heat wave if we get to that temperature.
Hmm.
And but now the weather's changing, and we have been getting all this tropical rain, and it's early in fall, so leaves ain't gonna change for like another month. So it's been raining too much.
How much is 109 in Celsius? Hold on, let me convert it.
Hmm.
109 is holy mackerel, 42 Celsius. That's warm, man.
No,
That's
that's
like
super
in
hot.
that's like in Sicily when I lived 3 years in Sicily. We had like at least 42 to 45 degrees
Mhm.
Celsius.
Yeah, and that's how it
So
gets there.
like 110 or 115. So I know how it feels like. And when you get the sand of Sahara, the desert, you get sand all over the place. So it's dry
Mm. Well,
and dry and warm.
Texas don't get that much of the Sahara. I mean,
Yeah,
it costs too much. It's very little that gets to Texas. It's just,
yeah, yeah.
but Texas, it gets hot there, man. It does, and they have like
Hmm.
a stretch where it won't rain for like weeks and months, and they go into like a little drought. But then when it
Hmm.
starts raining again and the storms start coming back, they come back full force. I mean, we're talking
Hmm.
about tornadic weather, and usually these storms get stronger. Um, at least they had a good summer, where a good stretch of summer. But Chloe knows about those tornadoes, and it's just scary because they just pop out of nowhere.
Hmm.
There's fronts or afternoon thunderstorms that just build up, and they turn tornadic. I mean, it's been a long time since I've heard any like tornadic news out of Texas, but I'm sure they're going to be getting something soon. I mean, Texas is
Hmm.
still not out of the picture yet tropical tropical weather. So I mean, they got a tropical storm earlier this year, and but it wasn't really anything big because the storm didn't even have enough chance to really develop. But they did get some rain out of that. But I don't think Texas wants like a Category 4 or Category 5 hurricane. Like
Hmm.
that would be that would be horrible.
Hmm.
but I don't think anybody wants that. Not even me up here. Hell no. That's why I moved up here because I kind of have a feeling like storms don't get that. If anything, a strong hurricane hits here, will probably be like a category two, the strongest possibly. Other than that, it'll
Mm,
be like a category one or a tropical storm or like a depression will come up this way and we get a lot of rain. The only storm that really did us dirty was Hurricane Sandy. Sandy was a bitch.
mhm.
She was a bitch, and she really like let loose. It was a lot of fucking rain. Holy shit! Like Jersey got fucked up. New York got flooded. They have problems in New York too with storm surge. Um, Here we
Yeah.
had issues with power and with rain, and
Uh-huh.
other than that, Hurricane Sandy was and she didn't even come here. She came like she went to Jersey and
So,
then moved up this way.
mhm. So are you saying that glitch is about power outage?
I mean, we've been getting a lot of issues with the sun lately. I
Ah,
mean, you don't hear it on like you're not gonna hear it so much on mainstream media or even on YouTube is they talk about it very little. But the sun has been acting up, so that's why everything is fluctuating the way it is right now.
mhm.
But we're heading to a unique time and space,
Oh yeah,
and time. And
oh yeah. Well,
now
today,
I saw a
uh,
report that aliens are not as far as we think they are.
mhm.
Like literally around the neighborhood.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't doubt. Uh-huh. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be a special, unique time coming up. This year is gonna be. I'm telling. What I mean by this year, I mean like from like November to November. So we haven't even reached that year yet. We're still trapped here,
Mhm.
but I feel like the October, November, that year span is going to be very unique and very active.
Mhm.
A lot of things happening, quick.
Mhm.
So
Which state?
it's
Which state are you in, Chloe? Where do you
Texas,
live? Texas. Oh,
Texas. That's what she said. It's
okay.
109.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed
Texas,
that one.
yeah, Texas. So I know a few people from Texas.
Mhm.
You know, it floods. That's what. So yeah, it floods out here sometimes too. And we don't get that much rain like that, and when it does, it floods. Um,
Mhm. So you get like extra amount of water.
yeah, I don't go outside for shit if it's 110. Like
Okay.
I'll go out at night
I don't
or
know. I mean, if it's 110 and it's dry, it kills me. But if it's, I never experienced 110 and humid.
oh,
So
you don't want
it's like
to. Oh,
tropical.
you don't want to. Oh, hell no. I remember in Florida when I lived in Florida and it was in the 90s all the time with humidities. And that shit was just horrible. You step outside and automatically you're sweating. Like you take a shower, right? And you get
Mhm.
ready and by the time you get to your car, you're sweating.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
I don't know. I don't have experience, so I can't
man,
say.
oh, I have plenty of it, and
Hmm.
it's just miserable. Like a lot of people don't like it, and then they tend to move up here to the northeast to get away from that heat and humidity. Like me, I got away from that heat and humidity. It's just driving me crazy. The humidity was what drove me nuts. The thunderstorms was
Yeah.
not fun, so
Yeah.
I moved.
Rick, let me explain to Chloe as we are new to each other. So if Chloe is wondering why I'm jumping on and off, you know that I'm driving a cab. So if I drop off from the show temporarily, it means that I most likely have a passenger here. So I usually come back on if I only can. If I can't come back, I'm listening in the chat and I'm in the chat. So in case you are wondering what happened, where did he go? So you know.
Yeah, we know you come back. We know
Hmm.
too.
Yeah.
She's she'll learn.
Hmm.
Everyone will.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I couldn't deal with those temperatures. Mm-mm. But I work in Tornado Alley. Yeah, I we've seen a few tornadoes out there. What? We had them like 3 weeks straight. Man, tornadoes, those suckers, man.
So
They're
you have
wild
had
because
unit.
you don't know what strength it is when they're coming, and like even the weak ones are still dangerous and so forth. But you don't want to be dealing with like F5. That's like the finger of God. That automatically destroys everything in sight. Um, those are killers. Those
Gotta
anything
go.
that's like two and okay, it's fine. Two anything F2 and up to five. Oh man, those things are really really crazy. Yeah, it's like the sun is doing its thing. It's going through its cycle, and we're people don't really pay attention to the sun. They're too busy with their Instagrams and their vlogging and worry about paying bills, worry about work, worried. Everybody's worried. Like, but they don't look up. The sun, you can't really see it because it's so bright, but it has been acting up, and it releases a lot of particles that comes to this planet that actually goes through our bodies. It goes through the earth, like this energy does, and people don't pay attention. They don't care. They don't care. They want to know what's going on with their soap opera or the next episode of a show. A lot of distractions. And I said something's gonna explode in the sky and it's gonna catch everyone's attention at the same time. What time is it? 8:04. We're gonna take it to 9 o'clock and then we'll wrap it up so that way we can rest tonight. Got a busy Monday morning. Monday, like I'm super busy all day, busy. So if I do a show tomorrow, it's probably gonna be a night show, and it's gonna be probably around this time, like around 8 p.m. until maybe like do like a 2 hour show. I don't want to do too long because there's people that watch, and it's a lot to rewatch. It is. So try not to keep it too long and then break it down to, like a morning show and an evening show, but keep it under like a 2 hour um keep it under 2 hours so it's watchable. I mean, I think we could get everything that needs to be said within a 2 hour span. Sometimes we have unique shows that it'll stay a long time, like 3, 4 hours. That's fine. There's gonna be days like that. And I saw today, earlier today, this morning, Doc came on live for like a second. He came on live for a second and then put the video on private. And I was like, and I was up too. It was an early show, but I guess he didn't want to do a show today. He decided not to at the very last second. It was funny. So I was like, I wasn't going to do such an early show like that. I would have like listened to him while I was in bed, but he didn't. He didn't say nothing. He just came in and out. It was an in and out move. Oh man, the stores, it's so cool because they have all the Halloween stuff going up, and people out here are starting to decorate for Halloween because they can't wait for October, so they do everything early. And we have a lot of activities that are going on out here. There's this um, terror something house of no this what's terror, some kind of terror thing that they're having. They have like a corn maze that's like a haunted corn maze where they have actors that scare you throughout the corn maze. um they have like a haunted house where you go through and stuff like that. um they have a lot of those activities that are going on. They're gonna start it. They were supposed to start this weekend, but due to the weather, they're gonna do it next weekend. They're gonna start it next weekend. Um, I mean, I don't know if I'll do anything like that. I don't need anybody jumping on me or trying to like scare me and shit. Like it's not like I'm like, come on, man. It's not my thing. But I love Halloween. You know, I really do. It's one of my favorite holidays. And this year I can't wait for it. It's like I'm trying to see what Halloween activities that I'm gonna do this year. I mean, I like the normal corn maze without the scare, without the jump scare. Because that's what they do. There's this crazy ass corn maze they have with creepy ass, scary ass actors, and you got to get through the corn maze and stuff. But then you have these actors that are distracting the fuck out of you and trying to scare you, and it's just creepy shit. It's just creepy shit. I don't think I want to do that. Ryan O'Ryan, what's up? I'm here for a while. That's what's up. Welcome, Ryan O'Ryan. Dude, Chloe, that's crazy. 20 miles away from where you were at, man. Oof. Yeah, always looking up, right? Solar flares. Yeah, it's been acting up out there. The sun's been throwing a lot of flares out. That's why we've been having a lot of like northern lights. If you were like in Iceland now, you'd be seeing them. Nope, they doubled down. But that's why I would love to go to Iceland because I want to see the northern lights and I want to take a tour to see the northern lights. And I want to take a tour to see the volcanoes and I want to go to the Blue Lagoon So if I could do that, then I'd be super happy. But other than that, I'm trying to figure out because I got a vacation time coming up in October and trying to figure out what to do because it doesn't like the way the weather is and how the storms and stuff is going to be happening. It's not good times to be traveling. I don't know because I don't like turbulence too much. And lately, a lot of these planes have been going through a lot of turbulence, not only in the air but on the ground too. Um, Sometimes, it's hard to get these. They don't have enough flight attendants and pilots, and sometimes they have to cancel the flights and stuff. It's just crazy. It's crazy. But hold on one second. I'm gonna go grab myself something. I gotta take a medicine, and I'll be right back. All right. I'm here back again. And the fact that I don't like when they jump right in front of me. Like these people, the scare, they try to jump scare you. I don't like that. Especially when you're trying to like get out of a maze and then you have all these like individuals with chainsaws and axes and all these crazy shit. Like, no, thank you. They have one real crazy. I just forgot the name of it. I know it's terror of something. Um, but it's like it's one of those creepy places where people love and enjoy going to. Like, let's go ahead and bring in Termir and Albie. Um, I've always wanted to see the Northern Lights too. Like that's why one of the reasons why I want to go to Iceland is for the Northern Lights. I mean, we could see it here, but it's very rare, and it has to be like a really strong flare for us to see it. Um, but Iceland is so active, like you can see it. It's like so. It's like you look at the sky. It's like green. Everything's all green, and just the colors just change all over the place. Pretty nice. So what's up, Termer?
Yo, I'm back.
You're back from outer space.
Yeah, it's been quite busy night, which is nice. It means money, and it means also, like I said, that the time goes faster.
Yeah, well,
So,
it would be busy if you have less drivers, and
hmm
you're taking upon their clients if they would have been around. So, I mean, it's a good thing, 'cause it gives you a chance to make money.
hmm
But it's Sundays. It's not like a summertime now. It's like everyone's back to work, everyone's back to school, everyone
hmm
back to the responsibilities and so forth, and not many people are taking vacations. Um, it's gonna be
Yep,
slower.
yep, yep.
Mm.
So,
In the winter, hopefully it doesn't get too slow.
hmm yeah.
Yeah, because
It
the
depends
winter time.
also if we go to depression, which is
Yeah.
likely, then it will be slower because people
Hmm.
don't have money, and depression with inflation, then it's not good. And um, so it's going to be a very interesting winter also, because I'm not
Hmm.
sure if we have power outages like real ones, but I think we might have some really, really rough weeks ahead. Okay, I'm prepared, but I know people who are not prepared for it. So,
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's
mhm,
the cycle. We're back in this cycle again of it's gonna start. The weather's gonna change and it's gonna get cold, and we're gonna get hit with snow. It
mhm,
depends, but I think this
mhm,
year we're gonna get it, and what falls here goes over there. Because
mhm,
it follows that path, and it goes either to UK or to up to your area, Finland, and
Mhm. Yeah,
you
I
know.
mean the start of the autumn has been surprisingly warm,
Hmm.
and I mean it's getting colder, yeah, but it's still surprisingly warm here. Like you can easily be with a t-shirt on, and
Hmm.
I think the snow is going to be a little late this autumn. Of course, they will blame climate change for it, but anyhow, it's been like this last 15 years or so. So it's nothing new that if the first snow comes late. So,
Not here. We had 1 year, a few years back. We had a year where we had snow on Halloween, and they had to cancel Halloween because of the snow.
hmm
So it's like for here, it's like the time frame for us is anytime towards the end of October, and that's pretty much like the beginning of the season. And I remember years here where, like before Thanksgiving, on Thanksgiving, snow. Um, 1 year, I remember right before Christmas, we got hit with a big ass snowstorm,
hmm
and I was like, I needed to go to the mall. I needed to get something, and I made it to the mall. Right, I was fine making it there. But man, it was like so much snow everywhere, and
hmm
the mall was super empty. I loved it. I was like so
hmm
happy. It was so
hmm
empty in there, and I was able to get everything I needed to get. And the mall I went to is a pretty big mall out here, and it's in the West Hartford area. Um, but this year, I don't know. This year, the past couple of years, it was kind of like late snowfall. But when it did fell, it was, we had a mixture a lot with ice. We had a lot of ice, and snow. It wasn't that much last year. Last year we didn't get that much. Like it was one of the years that I kind of questioned. I was like, damn, we didn't get that much snow this year. It's like that sucks. But we got a lot of rain throughout the year, and I feel like this is the year where we're gonna get dumped. Confirmation train, which is fine. I would love to get on the train and see the snowfall. That would be so cool. We'll see this year if I do something like that. That See how my neck is doing. I should be fine to get on the train. It just really bothers that fucking shaking shit. Oh man, that's the only thing I hate. Or maybe I'll just do a drive. I'll do a drive, which will be more comfortable for me, and I will just take the
hmm
drive up and see the winter, see the snow, see
Hey,
the snow on the mountain,
Ryan,
make a
make a
snowman.
snowman.
Mm, yeah.
Uh-huh. By the way, after the show, when you have a chance, sometimes I wrote you a message in Discord. So, but
Okay.
but please keep it to yourself. Okay.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
hmm
I'm gonna be
I
like
know.
breaking news. Hold on, everyone. Let me read what Termia wrote. Like,
Okay. Well, all right. Uh-huh.
I'm when I finish here, I'm gonna get ready for bed early because I got an early
hmm
morning like start. I gotta start early. I gotta wake up like 6 in the morning. So and I'm gonna be on the go the
Oh.
whole day. So I'm gonna be super busy all day. No early show tomorrow for sure. Like I just I'm anticipating Doc doing a show or Seven doing something. I anticipate one of those guys, taking over for
Uh,
the daytime show. But other than that, like I want to get what I need to get accomplished tomorrow, and I got like a lot of shit to do tomorrow. It's gonna be such a busy day, which is cool, and it's supposed to be a nice day too. Where's my phone? I'll check over here. I think tomorrow's supposed to be um it's supposed to be beautiful. Let me see weather forecasts. Gotta check this real quick. I want to see for tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah, it's gonna be partly cloudy, 63 for a high, low 42. Um, Let me see. That's no, that's Tuesday. This is Monday. Monday. Okay, tonight is gonna be heavy rain. It's like um starting like at 10 o'clock tonight. From 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, and 3 in the morning. It's gonna be heavy rain. And then there's going to be regular rain by 5, and now it's saying 6 a.m. heavy rain, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, says heavy rain. And then normal rain from 3, 4, 5. So it's going to stop at around 5 p.m. tomorrow, and it's going to be cloudy. Huh. So we're gonna get heavy rain. That's why I've been feeling like shit. That's why I want to get off early because I knew something was up. Motherfucking rain is coming. That's what. I hate it because my arthritis. I got really bad arthritis. Okay. Um, Close that. We have snow in mid-April. Like, what the fuck? Yes, that's crazy. Like, y'all in Texas, y'all be weird. Y'all weathers be weird. I feel you on that about the money. It's like the more you make, the more you spend, and it's not like it always goes into something. You never see your money because it's always going right out the door. So that sucks. Last 2 years have been like record ice over. Yeah, I mean, when we get the ice, that shit sucks. You can't really can't even walk in the fucking parking lot because you will end up falling on your fucking ass. Like literally, if they don't put salt down, you be slipping and sliding. But good thing where I live, they really take precautions for that, and they make sure that the parking lot at least they put the salt down, and they try their best to clean out the parking lot. But in the wintertime, it can be ice capade. Like it can be like a ice rink, and I've seen many accidents before because of ice. Like so many wipeouts. Like you could count all the cars. There'll be like literally like 12 cars, 14, 15 cars just thrown right off the to the side of the highway. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That shit was crazy. Like for me, I was going slow, so I wasn't sliding nowhere. I was not need for speed. These motherfuckers were going a little bit too fast, and they got black iced, and they wiped out on the side of the highway. A lot of them. I remember, and I'm like, that's what happens when you go too fast. You gotta slow it down when there's ice. Oh man, you gotta go like 15, 20 miles per hour max. It's like, and you can feel it. You can feel like the difference on your tires. Like it's when it's icy. Oh man, it's
Mhm.
dangerous. Real dangerous. Southern California, shit. What you're gonna get is hopefully you guys get rain. You know, I mean, Vicky was on here the other day and she was wanting to vent out about the increase in the water bill, that they're gonna increase her water bill by 75%.
What?
75%. Yeah. And that's not only for her, but it's for the residents in her town. Um, their bills going up 75%. And that's crazy expensive high. Um,
I
so I hope
predict.
this year they get a lot of snowfall on the mountains and bring in just as much snow as possible to help for the year, because it's still with all the snow and all the rain you guys got this year. You guys are still are under when it comes to, because I know the reservoirs are full and some of them full, but you guys are still under in other areas. California is fucked up. I agree with you, Ryan. California is fucked up, man. And it's like what I'm waiting for. I hope it doesn't happen, but like a really fucking big earthquake. Like, and I want it to hit like, and it's gonna probably hit like Hollywood. It'll be some crazy ass shit, some end of the world shit, like that movie. This is the end, where all the Hollywood stars were falling into the fucking like opening of the earth. Oh man. Tomorrow 92, 77 humidity. Oh goodness, that's disgusting. How the hell, like, you're gonna be sweating like crazy as soon as you, like, I'm telling you, you take a shower and you freshen up, you put your deodorant and so forth, and then you walk outside and you try to walk to your car and you start sweating. It gets disgusting. I hate the humidity. Ugh. And then you feel, I don't know. It's just I don't. I remember one year I went to Florida and I went for the holidays. I went for in December, thinking that it might be chill. It might be chill. Yeah, right. That day was like 90 something, with humidity. It was super humid. Literally, I just walked out of the building where my dad lives and walking towards the car. I'm like soaking wet with sweat. Like, it's just horrible. I can't do Florida. Their humidity is just over the top. I don't make much, so I don't spend much. And that's what's up. That should belong on a t-shirt. You should sell that right there. I don't make much, so I don't spend much. There's a storm brewing out there. We're in the Gulf. I know there was something in the Gulf that's supposed to come up here. Not come up here, but toward your guy to Texas. I don't know if it's gonna go to Texas. I don't think so. It doesn't show too much. They do show a formidable hurricane forming right off the east coast, but I can show you guys what I'm looking at. So this is the weather time. Time for the weather. So here's the what the map looks like. So let's go ahead and move it forward. And you're gonna see, well, I'm gonna backtrack it and move forward. The Gulf looks okay, but then Florida gets a lot of some weird ass funky weather. And then there's a low pressure that forms down here, but it comes through the straits, like into the Bahamas area. And then from the Bahamas area, it forms into a storm. There it is. That's like a tropical storm right there in the Bahamas. And then it starts gathering strength in the Bahamas and then moves up to the East Coast and it drops in pressure. It goes 975, 969, 962, 966, 962, 961, 959. Holy shit. That's going to be a formidable storm going up the East Coast if it happens the way it happens like that. That's a crazy ass little system right there. We'll go over to satellite imagery real quick. You got Tropical Storm Philippe out there. You got another Invest 90. That's 91W. Let me see. This is 91L. That's the one that came off Africa. But it's going to form. It's going to get into something. But I don't think it's going to be threatening anyone. We can take a look at the Atlantic view real quick. Man, Philippe looks fucking big, man. That's a big ass storm. Damn, that's a big storm. Pretty soon it's going to be a hurricane. I think it might be, they're not projecting it to be a hurricane, but I think it's going to become a hurricane. Look at the feeder. Like, it's feeding. It's healthy. This storm is healthy. It's going probably through a little bit of shear, but other than that, this storm looks fucking big. That's a big ass storm. That's such a big storm. And then here, this is what there's like something brewing here. Close to Florida. It's supposed to move over towards this way, towards the west. But I don't think it's gonna. I don't know. The Gulf of Mexico has been very weird this year. It's been very weird when it comes to storms. So anything is possible. This is another area that I was looking at from yesterday. It doesn't look too bad. It's not going to do much anything. This one here is going to come up this way and possibly curve up. So it might be a fish storm. And this one down here, I'm looking like Africa has so many storms coming off of it. It's like every single one looks threatening. If we come over to here, the Eastern Atlantic, we can see Philippe. Look at the feeder. Look at this. Look how this storm is breathing really good. And it looks healthy. It looks so healthy. It looks so big. And then you got a lot of storms coming out of Africa. Here's another explosions of storms, and yeah, it's gonna be busy. It's gonna be still gonna be a busy backside of the season. So let's go ahead and take that out. Let's come back here. Oh, there's Termir. Yo, Termir.
Yeah, so if you want to amuse people, there are 3 photos in Discord which you can bring up if you want before you end the show. So just sort of.
What's this? I didn't request that, so I don't understand why it's not there. Let me see something. What is this here?
I hope you like.
What is
I
this?
hope you like and get a good laugh.
That. Just trying to fix something here on my computer.
Hmm. If you can't bring them up tonight, then it's okay. You can bring them up later also. So don't worry.
Let me see. Give me a second.
Hmm. Yep. I was trying to find a photo. I was trying to find something about snowmen, but I couldn't find yet.
Oh, yeah.
So, what's this?
Is that a human? And the thing is going towards like the birds. No, don't worry. It's a scarecrow. How can you tell? He's not looking at his phone. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. These birds, they're not stupid. They know too. They're like,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna try to scare them and
Uh-huh.
like, you need to put a cell phone on that dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we got a good 19 minutes. I'll bring up the other ones in a moment. Let me finish this
Yeah.
off here.
No worries. No worries.
I'm a quick meteorologist. I just get to the point, tell people, and
Mm-hmm.
then continue with the
Mm-hmm.
show. It's
No,
kind of like
it's your
it's
show.
like a, yeah, it's like I go in and I show the weather, show what's the possibilities, and then keep the show going. I
Mm-hmm.
was I almost went to school for meteorology. I wanted
Mm.
I actually knew someone that was a head meteorologist for a news station, and it was
Yeah.
crazy.
Do you know what I would want to be? Maybe volcanologist,
That
exploring
be
volcanoes.
that's what I want to do when I go to Iceland.
Yeah, volcanologist would be nice.
Let's see this one. Yeah, because that's why I want to go to Iceland. I want to go to Iceland to see the volcanoes.
Hmm. There was an eruption of, is it Etna, which is in Sicily. So
White man has been here. How can you tell? We're speaking English. Oh Lord.
uh,
Let's see
uh,
the other one here. It's closest one.
the last one is
No.
maybe the best. 5 big storms, so they
Yeah.
say. Hmm.
Bring it over here. Share. Over here. What inspires you to get out of bed every morning? My bladder, mostly. That's so true. Your bladder gets you out of bed.
Uh-huh.
It will not
Oh yeah.
sleep in. Like when
Oh yeah.
you gotta go in the morning,
Yeah.
and if you don't go, you're gonna pee on yourself.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Mm.
Funny.
Yeah.
Funny monkey. Look at my
Yeah.
cousins. My cousins never evolved. They just became hairy, and they never became humans. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's my cousins,
Yeah. Right.
man.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
My
Ryan
cousin.
looks like. Sorry. Sorry, Rick. Go on.
No, I was saying my cousins. Um, Yep, every hurricane comes from Africa.
Mm.
It's always Africa. I feel like they feed the storms in Africa, and then they send them out to sea and see what damage they could do. Because a lot of the
Weather
systems
warfare.
they come from Africa, and they yeah, weather warfare, of course, without a doubt.
Mm.
And they do
DARPA.
manipulate the storms. They manipulate the storms, and sometimes you see these storms. They like it feels like they took steroids because they just explode, boom, and
Mm.
there's like this big fucking system,
You think
and it
it's
goes from a Cat 1 to a Cat 5. Like
you think
we
it's
just had that already
DARPA?
this year.
What do you think, guys, in the chat? Chloe
Of
and
what?
Ryan. Is it DARPA or HARP? Actually, rather.
Hard, hard. They're doing a lot of stuff. They're doing a lot of stuff from the sky coming
Yeah.
downwards.
Do you know?
I mean,
Did you know that? Did you know that you were in the past? You had almost unlimited access to HARP. These interior space, like where they do stuff. But suddenly, without any warning, the government put fences over HARP, and now you can't get in. If you can't get even a permission, like written permission from the government to enter the area where the HARP is.
mhm.
So it makes you wonder what's going on there in
Yeah,
real in reality.
it's a government. It's a government um, experiments. It's-
Mm,
Especially if they're doing what we think they're doing, which is manipulating the ionosphere. And once you manipulate the ionosphere, you can move storms into a certain pattern,
mm,
and you could throw certain storms to certain areas. So let's say
mm,
California needs rain, right? Well, guess where happened last year and this year?
mm,
You had a lot of snowfall in the mountains, and you got a tropical storm that came from the south
mm,
to at least help out with the drought that's over there. I mean, this year is one of probably their best years as when it comes to rainfall, especially if you get a tropical system. Shit, like
mm,
the rain, I got a lot of rain here, and this storm is a depression now. But the rain is just constantly falling, and we're gonna get it heavy tonight. So that's a possibility of flooding rain tonight. So hopefully I'll sleep good tonight. I'll make
mm,
sure to sleep good tonight because that
mm,
sound of the rain hitting the window, and it just puts you and here I have skylights. So when the rain hits the skylights, you really hear it.
mm,
And it's super amplified and super relaxing. And yeah, I'm sleeping good tonight.
mm. So Chloe is our first responder today.
At the store I work at, the Halloween decorations this year happened to be two skeletons that Florida heart, and one of them is holding a cell phone. I just could not believe it. Oh Lord, that's crazy. I mean, the Halloween. Oh, form. Okay, I see it now in the chat. He put ha because I read it the way you wrote it. Um, but yeah, the Halloween decorations, and they started putting Christmas decorations up. They putting the
Really?
Christmas. Yes, they already putting the Christmas early. I was like, damn, that's early. And they
Oh
had
yeah,
like the
that's
back.
early. Like it's
Yeah,
over 3 months to Christmas yet.
yeah, they're getting ready. They're getting ready for this holiday season. They
I
they
wonder when
haven't.
our city will start to prepare for how early our city starts to prepare for Christmas. I can't
I,
remember when was it last year. I can't
yeah,
remember honestly.
typically it's like right after Thanksgiving, but there's a lot of early birds that
Hmm.
like will do it like right after Halloween, and they'll put up their Christmas stuff. And it's like it lasts
Hmm.
them longer and makes them happier, I guess. Um, for me, I'm like, uh,
It's a
I'm
trap.
in it.
It's a trap. It's a trap,
Well,
man. All the Christmas chocolate and stuff. I can't eat it, and I want it.
no, I can't eat chocolate neither. I can't eat stuff. I'm
No,
more like the shopping and see how many people are going to go out and shop and spend money. Um, and like, what's if it's going to be a good year or if it's going to be like a slow year for sales. Um, each year
right?
it's always unique. Um, it's it really helps out the budget for the next spending budget. And talking about budgets here in the United States, we might be heading towards a shutdown of government because they can't
I
agree
hope
upon
you would.
a spending bill that's being put out by the House, but they can't come to agreements on the spending bill. So there's a
Hmm.
possibility that our government here will be coming to a shutdown.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
So
we gotta see.
Gaetz is running the house, not McCarthy. Looks like Matt Gaetz.
No, no, it's just all. I don't like all this. Everybody needs to be thrown out. I don't like
Mm.
names are just names. They're all full of shit. All of them are full of shit. They need a clean house. They need to take everybody out and just get rid of everybody. That's the only way you're gonna fix shit. You really gotta drain the swamp, and that's getting
Hmm.
rid of everybody and replacing everybody, and just coming up fresh.
Yeah.
So
Okay, Rick. I need to drop. I need to drop out, and you need to wrap up. So,
yeah,
see you tomorrow. If
yeah,
you do a
definitely.
show tomorrow,
Yeah,
will you do a
I'll come.
show? Huh?
I'll come on tomorrow.
All right. See you tomorrow. Then most likely I'll be working as usual. So,
Sounds good, man. All right. Have a good night.
okay.
Have a
Yeah.
good rest of
You
your night.
too. I have only 2.5 hours to go, and I'll be driving at least an hour in each direction with this passenger, which will come in. So I'll be
Oh,
driving for the next 3 hours. So I
maybe.
will be busy. So see you, buddy. Thanks,
All
Chloe.
right,
It
man.
was nice to meet you in the chat, and see you around, Ryan.
Awesome.
And I'll
Same
be
here.
yeah.
Have a good one.
Bye, guys
Bye.
and girls.
Yeah, HARP is just the frequency manipulation, the magnetic field manipulation. Yeah, the ionosphere. That's what they go after to manipulate the weather. So all they got to do is raise up the ionosphere above a certain level above Earth, and that just that push up pushes the winds a certain way that moves storms a certain way. But yeah, I know. Yeah. Hey Amber, what's up? Definitely about to wrap it up. It's Sunday, so it's like just gonna rest. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I got a lot of things to do. My appointments and gotta get things done tomorrow, so it's gonna be a very busy day. So I'm getting off early tonight, and everyone can relax and have a good night or a good morning or a good day wherever you're at. And definitely we'll do this again tomorrow. Uh, I just feel like I'm gonna be so busy tomorrow. I hopefully I'm not too tired. And if I am, I still do a little show and then just talk about what I did or something. I don't know. uh, but I'm ready to wrap it up. Get a good stretch. I wonder if people stretch like before they go to sleep. Not a lot of people don't. There's some do. Some do. Some do it like they stretch before going to sleep. But there's a lot of people that don't. And I'm sure it makes you sleep better when you stretch. So you don't stiffen up while you're sleeping. A lot of people tend to stiffen up while they're sleeping and come up with a freaking like a cramp. Oh, those are the worst. When you get a cramp on your hamstring while you're sleeping. I don't know if that's ever happened to anyone, but it has happened to me. And that is the fucking worst. Imagine you just sleeping and all of a sudden your hamstring just full stretch, like pull. And you're like, you wake up screaming. Like, what the fuck? And then you have to stretch it out, and then you're trying to stretch your leg out to stretch out the hamstring. Oh man. I don't know if anybody has experienced that before, but I've experienced it. And it's just the fucking worst. It's the worst. Downpour. The rain is here. Yes, you got the rain too. That's good. You're gonna sleep good tonight. Nice. Mom was already setting up the tree. Yeah, I was like, I want to get a real Christmas tree. So it's like for me, like for to set up for Christmas has to be after Thanksgiving. Like I've never set up before Thanksgiving. Like I know people that set up their Christmas tree like right after Halloween. Like literally like the 1st of November, they're already putting up their Christmas tree. There's people that put up their Christmas tree like for Halloween. Like it's just I mean Halloween's Halloween. Like the Christmas, I usually wait until after Thanksgiving to put put up the tree and decorate and so forth. Usually do that the weekend of like after Thanksgiving. Because you got Black Friday, you buy all the gifts, you buy the stuff, and then on that day it's like when you go and get your Christmas tree. Either that Black Friday or Saturday, you go and get the Christmas tree and get the size that you want. If you want a real tree or artificial tree, to each their own. I love the real tree because of the scent. It smells so good. It's like every time you walk into your home, you're smelling that pine smell, and it's just I love it. I love it. I love that smell. And Yankee Candle sells those candles that smells just like the Christmas tree. It's like I saw it at Walmart for like $16.88. And it was like a green jar. It was like, and I opened it and I smelled it. I was like, Christmas. It smells like Christmas. It smells like the Christmas trees. But I think this year's gonna be a good Christmas season. So as far as like energy wise, it's gonna be good energy. But I want to say good night to everyone and good morning and good day. And thank you for coming by, everyone. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Yeah, if I'm feeling good or not, I'm still gonna come on at least for a little bit. With that said, take care, Abby, and I'll see everyone else tomorrow. Peace.